if there is something that I admire about people, it's people who can actually meditate with this amount of like, yeah, everything going on. There's even rats over there. I mean, there's so many things going on everywhere. And he was like connecting with his inner self. I have so much, I'm so jealous of him, by the way, for the record. I was searching for Airbnbs for, I have this place, this hostel until mid next week. And honestly, I don't know when the surgery is gonna be made, it's gonna happen. But I mean, if it happens before mid of the week, I will probably stay here. But if it happens after that day, that I think it's gonna be the case, I might just go and rent like a private place. So the thing is that I know that the next surgery is gonna be tougher even than this one, because this was like just opening up a little bit, like putting the abdomen on my teeth and call it a day. And it was a little painful, but it was not extremely painful. Like, it was workable, it was doable, it was okay. But the next one, this is the thing, I'm so scared, because although I do understand what they're going to do, and everywhere you read and ChatGPT says, like, although it is a surgery, it's not that bad of a surgery in comparison of like then they having to, and I already went through that phase. That was the worst one. But they have to take skin of my own mouth to put it here. I mean, sounds a lot. Sounds like a lot. Definitely. And yeah, I don't know. Also, like, I'm battling with this, like, this is the thing. I have money. It's not like I have a lot of money, you know, but I can afford to go to a private, modest place with a window. And this is the other thing. I will probably have to stay maybe that full day or 2 days, like properly resting. And in this hostel, it's amazing, but I don't have windows, you know. I'm literally in my cave, and I have to get out like this to walk in order to breathe fresh air or just see this, you know, the sun, whatever. And yeah, I found this decently affordable Airbnb with a balcony. The only downside is that I have to pay everything with cash, and that for me is super inconvenient because you have to go and withdraw money, but it's okay, it's still doable. I mean, so yeah, that's the new thing. I really don't understand what's going on with Vietnam and iguanas, but here we have another one. At least this one is awake, but I feel so bad for this bad boy. I don't know. Yeah, sorry guys. Yesterday, one of the girls that I met in the Women's Museum, it was French, and she actually told us something that I have no idea. That is, like, Vietnam at one point was like colonized by French people, like for France. And it is so interesting now that I'm taking like a closer attention. You can actually see a lot of like French sort of like architecture around here, and it makes sense that these people love their coffee. And you know, the cafeterias that I always tell you that are really, really similar to the like France. I think it's because of them. I don't know. And also, like, she was like telling us that there is a lot of like words that are like very similar to French. That of course I have no idea because I don't speak French. But it's really interesting. And the other day, my Filipino friend told me the same about, like, in the Philippines, you have a lot of words that are actually Spanish. And so know, it's just like, for me, it's just so crazy that, you know, we are all so far from home, but at the same time, you have, you know, these things about like European, Western sort of like situations. I don't know if it's a bad or good thing. Like, it happened, it's part of the history, but I was like, I was not aware of any of this. And I don't know, I feel like it's an interesting information and data that now I have in my brain. Yeah, practical things about like traveling as a fairy. I feel like I want to also adopt this sort of like morning walk sort of like thing. You know, I know that it will change depending on the place that I am, and I would love to be doing this morning walks in like a freaking beach. But this is what we got, okay? This is what we're working with. And today in particular, I'm so happy and glad. I don't like cloudy days most of the time, but yesterday it was just so, I don't know, something about the pressure, or I was feeling like so, I just wanted to sleep. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? What is going on? Even when I actually meet my girlfriends at the museum, I was like so low in energy, but today I'm feeling better. And we're going to a temple that I actually wanted to go the other day. And here we have a little bit of sun, but I mean, the feeling that I'm having is way better. So yeah, we're walking there. But like I said, I was actually glad and happy that we don't have like a lot of sunlight and the sun just appeared. It's like, hey girl, I'm here. Oh, I'm so sad. I have no idea who owns these dogs, but this poor dog just make a pee over there. I think it's just so cruel. Why would you have your dogs in like a corner? I mean, again, luckily there's not like sunlight and they're not like directly behind the sun, but I think it's just so sad that they leave them over there, you know. I don't know, maybe they're like also looking for their owner. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, this is the thing. I want this project, I want to be able to monetize this so I can find this property next to the beach and I can transform it into an artsy hostel that you can come and stay, where we also like, I don't know, have a bunch of like dogs. That's my dream. And I would like to all that be near a lighthouse. Yes, that's my dream. That's what I'm envisioning. So please like, subscribe and support if you're liking to these like adventures and traveling with me. Thank you. I appreciate you. And if not, if you're just watching, thank you too, to be still here. I'm at the temple. Honestly, I just don't know the dress code and it's just driving me crazy. I mean, I'm outside. You can tell I'm not inside yet, but I really don't know if I should be covering my body. I bring a kimono for sure, because I think it's important to pay respect, but I really don't know. I don't know the dress codes and like these places, but overall, like look at this. It's just so beautiful and it's so big. I think I'm gonna put my kimono and try to attempt to go inside, but just so stunning. I think I would love to make photos here, so maybe I can find one of the girls yesterday told me that she would love to do like a photo shoot and an interview. Oh, look at this. Jesus Christ. Beautiful. There is some signs that says that you cannot take pictures and that you should like dress appropriately, but a lady just came and told me that it's okay, that I can just actually enter with my camera, so maybe I can actually do something, like some photos or something. Like, this is the thing with temples, like look at the amount of like lovely details in this place. I'm just so in love. the temple was absolutely stunning. This is like the Vietnamese Buddhist temple. It's called like that in Google Maps. Just be aware that the temple itself closed at midday, and I think it reopens in the afternoon for a couple of hours. But I highly recommend. It was just so peaceful, so beautiful. It was not super crowded. It was mostly like local people, I think. I mean, you can tell I was the only tourist over there. But the new problem that we have is that I'm experiencing some like belly issues. Yes, I'm going to say this out of the internet because it's part of like traveling full time and traveling to these countries. I don't know. I just, it's not like I'm not used to drinking coffee. I mean, I did drink coffee my whole life, but I think that here I'm drinking coffee every morning, and it's like a big can of coffee with like condensed milk. I don't know if that's what is causing this, but the thing is that I'm, you know, now I'm going to something that it looks like a shopping mall to search for a bathroom because I need it. I'm not gonna put more details into that, but I feel like it has to be the coffee because I'm only like eating like rice, veggies, fruits, and coffee. You know, I'm eating super clean. I'm not eating out of the streets. So I just really don't understand. But you know, I was like in the temple and I was like, oh shit, I need to go to the bathroom now. So that's what we're doing. Okay, it says that it opens 9:30. But I'm seeing people going inside, so I don't know if they're workers. I mean, there is a lady with a toddler. They don't work here. I just need a bathroom, please. Can you just let me in? This is an emergency. Okay, upstairs is closed. There are people waiting for just to enter the shopping mall, but I found a bathroom final that I'm quickly going to. I think I'm saved. A place to poop. Okay, the first milestone that was going to the bathroom, check. And now I'm going to go to Decathlon to see if I can like find it's called rehydrate electrolytes in capsules that I can put on the water, because this is the thing. I feel like in Thailand it was just so easy to find electrolytes literally everywhere, like especially in the 7-Elevens. But here it's just so hard. They only like sell you the water, which is fine, it's okay, you can buy it. But I feel like with the caps, I don't know why, but I feel like the capsules are more strong for some reason. And I don't know, they're more practical. Okay, they're out of stock. Oh, and also like I searched if they have another option to change my shoes, and I found like some green ones, but I didn't find those. So I'll keep searching because these ones are not actually broken or anything. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. I found isotonic water, but I'm not being able to find like normal rice crackers, like normal crackers. That's what I need. That's what my stomach needs. So I ended up like buying this cheese sort of like rice cracker. I mean, rice is also good for your stomach, so we'll see. For me, it's just so funny. Like, this is the thing. This is your reality when you're traveling. Just finding things, normal food for your stomach in like a foreign country. It's a struggle. Oh no, poor ladies. They trapped the squirrels. Oh my god. No. I'm so sorry. You're supposed to be in the trees. I don't know if this one is pregnant because, I mean, or maybe she's been eating way too much fruit. Aww. So sad. I really don't know what they're here. I mean, of course they're feeding them, but it's like, why? Are you going to buy them? Do you have them here just because? I have so many questions. and not a single answer. But what can you do? I'm about to go to try to find something to eat that is not gonna fucked up my stomach even more. Again, I am not hungry at all, but today I only eat like my light breakfast that I think my stomach did not digest very well, and then I had like only rice with cheese for lunch, and I have those weird cheese rice crackers that were actually okay, but that's not proper food, you know. By the way, this is insane. I think I've never seen this before, to be honest. Oh, it's really nice. It's wet. I mean, of course, it's water. I've been circling back also the idea of like having a private sort of like apartment or studio or something, and I feel like it's also like a good idea because honestly here in this hostel I'm not being able to do much friends, and I know that it's 100% on me because you have people, but I feel like this is a thing, the share parts of the hostel are not super great. I mean, you have the reception and you have a couple of tables over there, but that's not for like really talking because people go there to work and the place is not really nice. And then you have sort of like a lounge sort of area where yeah, you can hang out there, but during the day it's very hot, and right now during the night it's not usually very crowded. So you know, the social aspect even has not been amazing, and also like I feel like even blogging it's being a struggle because again I'm in a shared room, and although I have my capsule, you don't want to be talking super loud because there is people over there, or the cleaning ladies always give me like a bad eye for some reason. But I think it's because they're just so sick and tired of all the tourists. Because people are nasty also in the hostel. It's like, come on, guy, you can actually throw your fucking like trash in the trash bin. You don't need to just drop it randomly, whatever, just because, you know. And so I understand them, but I'm not part of the problem. I promise you. I try to do my part and to do good. I also was like researching for like this Nomads app to see if there was any plan, but honestly most of the plans are like going to party, going to rooftop, like I don't know if I want. I know that I don't want to go to those places, so you know, those are not like super nice plans. Oh fuck, I'm just so fucking tired of this like city and the engines and the motorcycles. I have to be honest, I can't wait to go to a fucking beach, or at least just complain by the beach walking. I hate the traffic.